Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. We're going to have an important dialogue and an important discussion tonight, and I hope to tell you a little bit more about myself as we have this engaging dialogue. I'm a resident of Fox Point, or a resident of Ward 1 for over 25 years. I know far too well the issues that some of us are facing in our community. We've got struggling K-12 schools, we've got rising property taxes, we've got lackluster resident services, whether that's snow removal or roads. They're just not benefiting the hardworking families of our community. When we think about LGBTQIA+ rights, these issues are close to home. We're talking about housing and employment discrimination, and I'm someone who will lift the voices of the LGBTQIA+ community. And here's why. I grew up in this community and went through the public school system here. I attended Vartan Gregorian as a kid, which is in Ward 1, and I frequented the Fox Point Boys and Girls Club when I was a kid as well. I went to the Providence public libraries. This is my community, and there are kids in our community that come from here, that live here, and that experience this life. I'm also a person of color on this stage, so when we talk about systemic inequities on this stage, I want you to remember that that is my lived experience. So I've had an unwavering resilience throughout my life. I graduated from Brown with an undergrad degree, and I also graduated with a master's degree in education from Brown. And I grew up in a single-parent household. I know some of the challenges that people in our city are facing, and I fought for some of those challenges. Professionally, I'm an educator at the Wheeler School, and I'm a community advocate who has worked on a slew of different issues, whether that's environmental justice, whether that's neighborhood quality of life. And I'm also an author of a book called It's Important, Teaching the Importance of Kindness, Empathy, Inclusivity, Difference, and Compassion. In fact, I illustrate my own pictures in my book. And I want you to know this book was published in 2018. And in this book, I'm very intentional about the characters that I represent in it. And I want to show you a page that's incredibly important to me because as an author, I get to make these deliberate, intentional choices. This is a transgender character playing with an African American doll. That's the kind of person I am. I think about these things very intentionally, and that's the kind of leader I will be if I'm able to serve on the city council.